All right, welcome to the first episode of Walk This Way. All right, gonna make some stir fry for Pop today. So follow along. Let's see what goes in this thing, and I'll catch you in a minute. All right, we got our vegetables all chopped up. We got the chicken all chopped up. I just marinated it in a soy and garlic combination. Just whatever felt good to me. So I don't have any like recipes. So if you're following this for a recipe, I don't know, come over. We'll cook together and we'll figure out how it goes. It'd probably be better next time too. So for rice, just however much rice you want. I'm gonna cook a good amount of rice to have some leftover, so I'm gonna make a video on how to make secondhand rice. No, it's called fried rice. There we go. And so let's see, that should be enough. Now here we want to rinse our rice a good 3 times. So I'm just gonna pour some water in here, get that going. By the way, go Rams. All right. So all I'm doing is just rinsing this rice a little bit. I'm gonna drain out this water, and then we'll get to where we're gonna add the right amount of water, or take the right amount of water out. Again, just washing that. Everything is processed. You know, anytime you see the word enriched on your groceries, on your bread, on your, you name it, that is literally, it's been chemicalized. So, enriched is not your friend. They want you to think it is, but it's not. Well, ooh. I'm a unicorn. By the way, I am not saying that the way I do this is the right way, the best way. It's just my way. And everything is trial and error. So, you have any big plans this weekend? If you do, shout them out in the comments. I don't really, by the way, I don't care about subscribers or anything like that. I just like interaction and connection. So if you want, you can, but if you don't, doesn't matter either. I'm not looking to build anything. Honestly, what I want to do is I just want to love people. And if I have something that I can give away, that's like, let's do rice together. So let's do rice together. So here we go. Now we washed our rice 3 times. And what I'm gonna do is now, you look at your finger, your index, right here, this line. I'm gonna fill this rice bowl up with water up to that line in my finger. And we're gonna see if this works. It's, as they say in the commercials back in the day, ancient Chinese secret, huh? All right, let's see. Shut that off, let's measure. All right, we're gonna try that. Now, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put this on the stove, and we're gonna do a 10-5-5 rule. We're gonna put it on and get it to boil. We're gonna let it boil for 10 minutes on high. Then we're gonna turn it down to medium heat for 5 minutes, and then we're gonna turn the heat off completely and let it steam for the last 5 minutes. So 20 minutes on our minute rice. You know what I mean? All right, let's go. Let's go! So let's check it out. I'll see you in 20 minutes. Okay, I got the rice, it's all done. I got the vegetables all cut. That's the last thing I'll cook because I want to just kind of lightly cook them, not overcook them and get them soggy and stuff, so they go in last. So now I'm going to start making the meat and the sauce that goes with it. I'm going to start with some olive oil and some sesame oil and some garlic, and I'm going to get that a little bit cooking. All right, we got that starting to get cooking. Woo-hoo. Don't want to burn it. Want to make sure my heat's not too hot. I'm just going to turn that down a little bit. And I'm going to get at the meat here. Again, I did a soy and garlic on my chicken. I'm just going to add that all in. And I'm going to let that cook. Like what I do to my son when I play him in Y2K. What? All right, here we go. Here's our chicken. So I'm just getting it nice and going here. We're just gonna get that chicken all cooked up. Once I get the chicken cooked, then I'm going to add in the vegetables at the end. The rice is already ready. Let me throw a couple more things in here. And this is what gives us the sauce for my stir fry. Again, it's not right, it's not whatever, it's just mine. But a lot of soy, I'm a big fan of that. I like salty. What can I say? Little sriracha. I don't do too much because my dad is not a huge spice fan, but a little bit. And I want to make sure that he likes it because I'm making this for him. I got some Thai chilies. Again, I'm not going to do too much, but a little bit. We're going to go with some turmeric. This I don't feel like it flavors the food a ton. Like it doesn't change it for me. It adds a little bit, but it's healthy. And so I'm just going to put a little bit. Here's my secret ingredient, little jalapeno juice. Here we go. I'm gonna put a little pepper in. Here you can see it's starting to cook a little bit. I'm gonna add a little bit of water just to give it some kind of a saucy soup feel. Yeah. Woo! All right, here we are. So let's put these veggies in the sauce, get them cooking a little bit. We'll chop up our meat a little bit more, and it'll all be ready in about 3 minutes. I'll see you then. What are you still doing here? I said I'd see you in a second. All right, my friends, it is done. So let's see what we got here. I'm gonna plate it up, and I hope you enjoyed. Have a great day. And remember, you're amazing. Don't forget that. Sometimes we forget that. And you know what? My mom says this all the time. Can you read that backwards? It's a great day to have a great day. Absolutely. See ya. All right, so all done. I topped a bed of rice with my stir fry. I added 2 jalapenos, little spiced herbs on top too. And so I wanna get a combination of these flavors and these ingredients in each bite. Rice and chicken, herbs and vegetables. Bon appetit. All right, cleanup's all done. I would give it, truthfully, probably a 7. Only that high because I know I've made it better. I think between the turmeric and too much spice, there was not a great combination. I still liked it. Again, flavor is so subjective, so it might have been your favorite. And for my dad, it just wasn't. For me, I just know I like it a little different. So I'm gonna do my turmeric and different stuff, maybe, and not that. Also, I don't know about the mint herbs. I feel like that changed the flavor pretty drastically. They're awesome for you. We need to be eating herbs, but I think in other things. And I found it worked best when I was in Vietnam, when I had it in beef pho and broths. So yeah, anyways, you live and learn. Hopefully you learn. I'm trying. But still, I'd give it a solid 7 because guess what? It's healthy and it's fresh. And if it takes a little bit more time to cook, it's probably that much more healthy for you. If it just doesn't take you any time, like unwrapping a candy bar or drive through, well, anyways, just be healthy. See ya.